Exciting news for all the people that love Samsung and One UI out there. This time it's related to the good guardians, and it's related with one of, for me personally, the biggest issue that I'm experiencing on my S24 Ultra, and by the way, which actually had a solution. So this is the screen brightness. Some versions ago, we were able to get inside the Samsung Device Health Manager, guys, via a shortcut on the lock screen, and then completely disable the thermal throttling and the brightness limit. Now what has happened is that with the recent firmwares, Samsung updated the version of Device Care, and now we're no longer able to access the Samsung Device Health Manager. And the issue personally with my phone is every time I go outside under the bright sunlight and I'm watching some HDR content or even just like a regular YouTube video, well, yeah, the brightness just dims so much that it's even beyond frustrating. This was a couple months ago, and since then we've just been hanging out like here, drying in the sun. But guys, today something happened, and with something happened, I mean Samsung released a lot of updates for their stock apps like the calendar reminder, the thermal guardian, battery, memory, media file guardian, and also the good guardians, adding something called the display assistant beta. Now for that one you need to also update the battery guardian, and I want to show you guys because I do believe that this is one of the reasons why at least I personally really love Samsung and One UI. The moment you update your good guardians agent but then also the battery guardian, you're gonna get access to this thing called display assistant, and this is actually kind of cool, and I'm gonna show this in this video. So first things first, what you can do with this, you can manage different refresh rate for each app, which is good and I think also useful. By the way, also one of the new functionalities in Game Booster, you can now do this for every individual game, but here with this thing they're stepping up the game and you can do it per different app. Also manage different screen timeout for each app, which is kind of cool. This thing here should be the best, and I really hope that this thing is gonna work. Yeah, let's see, I'm gonna try to find a way to test it. Let me show you the real thing. When you go inside the good guardians, there's going to be something called family, and inside you're going to find a display assistant, manage display and brightness. Okay, so first things first, we want to check if this is the latest version. Yes, it is 7.0.12, and now the individual options. But before that, let me just give you a sneak preview of what is coming on my channel, guys. Yeah, this is a very cool charging stand from Cuxio. They sent me this and another one that has wood finish, and it's absolutely crazy. So stay tuned on the channel if you want me to unbox and test them. And now back to the display assistant. The first thing is Upscreen Timeout. You can choose a different screen timeout for each app. So the way it works, very standard, very Samsung, very One UI. Click the plus sign, you're just going to select an app. So let's just, for example, select the Canva app. I'm going to add the Canva app, and the options are 15-30 seconds. You can go up to 10 minutes. And by the way, you can also decide to turn auto dim on or off. This is kind of cool. Keep the screen on. The screen will stay on for 30 minutes. And this is a very good option for people like me that do reviews. And sometimes I record more than hours of footage. At the end, of course, reduced to a 10-15 minutes of video, but the screen will now stay 30 minutes. The screen will not stay on when I press the power button, turn it off, or let's say I boot it, or I have less than 50% of battery. And you can also add a quick setting button. So display assistant wants to add the following button to the quick setting panel. You know what? I'm just going to add this in. How does this look like? Let's try to find it. Keep the screen on, all right? This is it, guys. Again, this is why I personally really love One UI. This is unprecedented modding of your system without the need of root or install Magisk and all kind of modules, which is a whole lot of thing, and it's very good, by the way, but you can do a lot of things here stock. Now, guys, let me show you this thing. This is probably the best feature that I hope is going to work. We now have two brightness limit profiles. The standard one that is limited at high temperatures, which means that usually in the summer when you go outside and it's like 40 or like 35 and you start watching, a lot of brightness will generate a lot of heat, and then whoop, the phone will drop down the brightness and I'm gonna go like crazy in berserk. Now, not anymore, because now they put light. So limit profile light on brightness. The brightness can be kept up at high temperatures, but the device cool down slowly. And yeah, let's see, I just hope this is the real thing, and now I can try to pump up the brightness a bit, right? So you can see brightness is just really changing, but we need more tests on this, and believe me, I'm going to test this thoroughly. Then we have adaptive brightness option, and guys, this is something that I don't think I've seen somewhere else, and maybe I miss it, but it's here now. adaptive brightness option, we have the option to change the brightness speed from 1x, 2x to 4x, and this is the speed of brightness change that depends on your surrounding environment. So let's say right now you see the brightness is like this, boom, I go outside. Yep, what is this? Okay, it's 4x. Let's see now how this is going to work. All right, is it gonna turn slowly down, or is this like 4x faster? So okay, let's just go 1x. So 1x. You can see how slow the brightness is pumping. Now let's remove the flashlight, and now the brightness will change at 1x speed, and you can see it starts to trim down, 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 down. And you know what? It's just too slow for me. Now let's do the 4x thing. So 4x. All right, really faster. And now let's try to see how it's gonna trim down. Okay, yeah, 4x is definitely nice. And here, guys, crazy, reset usage patterns, because apparently this tool will analyze what you do with your phone, and then, yeah, if you're not happy with the results, your phone will begin learning your brightness preference again after the reset. So if you're not happy with the way the brightness changed, you can reset it. I mean, this is good. Standard refresh rate apps. This is something that I talked in the beginning of the video. With the game booster, you can set individual refresh rate for games. I have selected Facebook and Next Beta to drop to the standard refresh rate. So now let's go back on my home screen, and you can see while browsing it's 120. All right, now what is going to happen when I open X? Opening X. All right, we started at 120. All right, yeah, it works, guys. Now it's at 60 hertz refresh rate. Going outside should bump it to 120. Let's open also Facebook, see the same story, 60, and I'm gonna go outside. Boom, we are back to 120. And useful things. Let me know what you think. And last but not least, we have the screen curtain. Now, this thing existed before. Extend the battery life by applying screen curtain mode when operation is maintained for a long time without viewing the screen. You can also add a quick setting button. All right, let me show you. By the way, no, you cannot use this for YouTube and YouTube Music. It used to work in the very first versions, but of course then they fixed it. So screen curtain mode is not available when you do calls or play games or watch YouTube. Let me show you how it looks like. So let's say that you want to invoke it. You click screen curtain, boom. And then, you know, like you just get basic information, and your phone is going to run. Whatever is happening on the background will stay on the background. Hey guys, yep, this just now happened. My One UI 7 Beta 2 restarted on my S24 Ultra. I am living this inside a video. I want to see really how those things are done. This is still a beta software, but anyway, guys, this display tool from the Good Guardian is a good thing, and I really hope that the new lighter brightness profile that hopefully results in less throttling will be great. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like content like this, just go and watch my coverage about One UI 7 Beta 1, Beta 2, and also how to install it. Oh yeah, it's getting crazy here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay safe, VST over and bye.